Greetings and welcome to another excellent World of Tanks video. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the Foot Cruiser, baby. And the Foot Cruiser, man, this thing drove beautifully. That was the thing that jumped off of the screen when I first started. I was driving, it's like, oh my god, this thing drives fantastic. Super smooth. And I wasn't sure was it the map or whatever. Man, that thing drove great. I thought it was fantastic. And I chose to play like 2 co-op matches because I don't know how the siege mode works. Well, I know how it works now, and I'm going to tell you. The siege mode of this tank is fairly basic. And the party wagon, which you see behind it, also has a siege mode. Now, the party wagon siege mode has a speed mode or a slow mode where you have increased accuracy. So in the speed mode on the party wagon, you have a big circle. When you hit the button to slow down for accuracy mode, that circle goes to like this, and you go substantially slower. Now in this tank, the siege mode is different. The siege mode selects between 1 barrel or double barrel firing. And we were discussing this a couple of weeks ago, Brownie and myself, and he was like, man, I wonder if it shoots double rockets. I said, that would be sick. I go, I can't believe that they would let you shoot double rockets. Well, I found out when I was in the siege mode, you get to shoot double rockets. It's awesome. Okay. Now, the rockets aren't overpowering. Otherwise, it would be uncool to a guy who gets double rocketed by this jerk tank. But it's pretty awesome. And it works basically if you have an Ignis or a WZ-122, a medium tank, or even, I guess, the main battle tank 70 has a rocket. Was that T-62M? That has a rocket as well, medium tank. So you get only 1 zoom. You click on the thing. You go from third person to in the scope, and then you can click it for 1 more zoom to like a ×4 zoom. So it's pretty good because you're at relatively medium range. Okay, I mean, in certain maps you're going to be at long range, like say the big desert map that's not El Alamein. I'm having a mental block on the name of it, but you know what I'm talking about. That is a big map. That one, you can shoot a medium or heavy tank rocket with a lesser zoom, but you gotta pay attention. You're not gonna just wing it out there and drill a guy. Okay, so now this tank, I set it up as a missile shooter, like my Ignis. And, well, I really don't use, I have a WZ-122, I have an MBT-70, and they're fine. I have the T-62M1, another really great tank to play with. If you have any of those, they're very similar. So this one, set up like that. I set it up as a potentially long-distance sniper on the off chance that I get to do that. Okay? And it'll be a kind of result. You'll hit some shots, and you'll not hit some because at the range that it goes, it's hard to do because it's really hard to zoom in on a guy. You got to catch a guy off guard, when he's sitting just dead still. But it's still cool. However, it worked great in the medium range, or close range setting. I mean, I in the first game, I like, oh, let me try and see if I can do this, okay? To shoot double rockets, right? I shot double rockets, and it was cool, and we'll show you the game. But this tank has 3 different bullets. It's got the regular bullet. It's got one they call the laser, which is your premium, round, 5,000 silver per shot, or 5,200. It's 5,000 plus, whatever. And then the third one that's called the regular round is called a shuriken. Second round is called laser. Third round is the dart, which is the rocket. Now, this one has 4 darts or rockets in each barrel. Magazines, whatever you want to call it. 8 rockets total, that's it. So if you double rocket a dude, that's a quarter of your rocket ammo. I'm just throwing it out there. Okay. It looked cool. It was great. But if I was playing in a multiplayer match, I'd be a little hesitant to just double rocket a guy, especially across the map. As awesome as it would be, I am going to do it at least once, for sure. Like an idiot, all right? I'm going to do that because it's going to be, man, if I can drill a guy across, 600, 700, 800 meters with a double rockets, oh yeah, it's going to be a classic shorty. You can bank on that already. For sure, I will do that. But overall, I would not really be planning on doing that. But in the beginning, hey man, we got to generate clicks, as they say. So, enough rambling. Let's go check out Foot Cruiser action, baby. Because Foot Cruiser is actually cool. And it's one of those things I thought about it for a while. Like, man, I want to play this bad. They're really killing me. And the thing that I have to say, man, these Ninja Turtle tanks, they've all been great. Welcome to Severodorsk. All right, 1 Foot Cruiser. Now this is me changing the ammos, trying to figure out the system. This is the very first time I've been in this tank that, that's this game represents. So I'm trying to figure out how to select rockets, etc., etc. So that's why I'm not moving. I'm just selecting ammo, and then on the there it is on the bottom left, you see it, that the high one, I think that's a single shot. You can't really tell, the icon is so small. So you see the red one, and then the one below it is white. So one of those is the double shot, like I think it's that one. The other one's the single shot. Woohoo, baby! So this is this is the whoops. This is the down the scope view. There's a down the scope. There we go. Oh man, it doesn't. I made a clip, and I'm going to show you the clip of that because it looks different in the replay. In the replay, some of these things look different, like the Halloween Night Stalker. The replay of the Bloodlust looks way different than the actual screen. So I'm going to show you at the end of this match the clip that I made of the double rockets because it looks different. I'm glad I did that because I forgot. God, jerk. That'll make you crazy. But overall, man, this tank just feels smooth as silk. Up there, you shoot me, you jerk me. Yeah, I'm going to go up here and try to shoot at Delta 3. Right here, trying to shoot in this area in general. There we go. There you go, double rock, baby. Oh yeah, fantastic. I'm looking forward to firing double rockets and killing a guy. So that was just a goof around shot. So I'm still getting used to the selection of the ammo wasn't as bad as I thought it was. I normally don't run with 3 types of ammo. I usually run 2 at the most. But this one is a different tank because the premium rounds, are so good I don't want to just eliminate them. But I also don't want to run just premium if I can help it. Not a big deal probably, but in co-op, like there's no pressure. The pressure's much reduced. So it's like this is good for figuring out this tank. Because besides my Ignis, I don't really play with other rocket tanks a lot. I rarely play them. I mean, I think they're great, but I have so many other rocket tanks that I would rather play than a T62N1, even though I thought it was really good, or the MBT70, which I thought was really good, or the WT122, which to me is just very mediocre. That one doesn't appeal to me. But when I'm playing rockets, I want to play something that appeals to me. This does appeal to me. I like this. I like this tank. It's fun. Ramming speed. Or as my boy Hayden would say, "Come here, boy!" Running out of targets. Stupid smoke church. There we go. Come here, buddy. You freak. Good enough, man. I thought this was really cool. Howdy doody. Got on the metal stand in the bronze position. I will take it. And as you can see, yes, I have the Bebop in the Bebop tank. You know, it's like, man, I wish you had the opportunity for this tank at the very least to have a combo commander with Bebop and Rocksteady in the picture together. I know it's a nitpicker, but you know, I guess for video purposes, I will at some point swap out my Bebop commander skills with Rocksteady, and then have Rocksteady in there just so he can be in there in videos in the future as well. All right, and now we're here at the end of game screen with Bebop and the Foot Cruiser. Unfortunately, my hideous face is covering up the Foot Cruiser tank emblem. Whatever, it doesn't matter. The important thing is you see Bebop. So 76,000 in a co-op game is very good. Can't complain. That's because I got 5,000 damage plus 2 kills. Good commander points. Now, you see, the thing is, if I ran 9 skills on this all the time, I'm throwing away nearly 5,000 commander points. And I like to throw that away. I like to put in an 8-skill commander trimmed for efficiency and then build that 9th skill and then make a decision down the road, okay? Which is, you know, fantastic. No medals because it's co-op. You know, and as we saw, 3rd place was fine with me. Leopard got the first one, T72A, and then myself. Completely thrilled for my first game. Now, I'm going to show you the clips that I made of the double rockets, which is good, and I'm glad I did it because I forgot that it replays some of the clips. Some of the things, like the rockets here, it looks different in the actual game than it does in the replay. Just like that. Bloodlust is fantastic from the Halloween in Halloween. Okay? It's the superpower. You can't do Bloodlust in that Night Stalker tank anytime except Halloween. Just like the creature has the, you know, the Tesla coils where it charges and electrocutes them. That only happens in Halloween. So that's, you know, killer. Like the Roswell does the lift up beam. There are things that only happen in Halloween. So in this case, it happens all the time. But I'm going to show you the regular rockets. Critical hit! Alright, here we go. Targeting this guy. And he got killed by somebody else. I'm like, well, that's alright. How about this, buddy? Gotcha! Here you go. This is the moneymaker.
Enemy armor is damaged!
Come here, boy!
Got him!
Here we go. This is when I climb the hill out. check this out. You get to see the outline a little better, and the rockets pretty cool. I'm gonna run that display a bit for you, just so you don't have to do it yourself. Pretty sweet. Welcome to Game 2 on No Manhunt. Foot cruising, baby. Alright, gonna go up here. This one is assault, and we're defending. So I saw this guy, I figured I'll head up with him. There's a truck there on top of the hill. Right about now, wishing I had the old gasoline. Well, what are you gonna do? Now I have the gold smoke because that's got the best camo. Nice. So on this tank, the best camo I can get it down to is 370, which is not good, but hey, you do what you can. That painting, mohawk with the steel concealment, let me tell you. Oh, that's gotta hurt. It has moderate speed, pretty good for a heavy tank, so this is a lot of fun to play with the tank, I'm telling you. And, when I made my video, I received a comment that I was really surprised. I never considered that the guy said that he had been considering buying it, and after seeing that video, he was thinking, man, I should have bought that tank. And it never occurred to me that would be the case. But one of the things about watching these videos, if that applies to you here with the foot cruiser, one of the things about these videos is that they're going to help you look at these through the eyes of somebody like myself. And I'm really just emulating what I got from around me. Because he's the one, when we were playing with his shredder tank, he was like, man, this tank is awesome. And I'm like, it looked awesome because he's Batman and I'm Robin. As Robin, I thought Batman looked awesome in that tank, okay? That's just the way it was. And that's the way I feel here, is that this tank is fun, man. This is a good tank. Now, I'm sure the shredder tank is also fun, very similar to this. It's a very, has a nice mobility to it, and it's very dynamic. The turret on that tank also has great mobility. I was really impressed. So I'm just telling you guys, that if the tank that comes back, maybe a comeback. He's prepared in advance, deciding, hey, I'd like to get, such and such a tank, Technodrome, or foot cruiser, or shredder, whatever. Once again, lucked out, got bronze medal position. Hey, I'll take it. I am not a heavy tank expert in the, classical sense. It's not my mode of operation. But I'm average better than that. Back to the end of game screen. Now the previous game, which was the first one, this is the second one, was a little bit better. I did 5,000 damage. Here, 3,000. That's fine. I'm not really worried about it. A couple of kills, 60 grand. Can't complain. Now, because I did less damage, instead of almost 5,000 commander points, I got 2,700. Let's round it. About 2,700. That's fine. As you can see, I have trimmed this down to an 8-skilled commander, and I had to took out one skill I think I had to change. I found a commander that had 7 skills of what I wanted, and so I only had to change one. It was plenty worth it. So this guy will be a 9-skilled commander down the road, but I don't like just throwing away points by playing 9-skilled commanders, because I don't do the create free experience from commander experience or tank experience. Whatever, dude. It's too expensive. It's not worth it. So just take care of your business as much as possible. But this tank rolls smooth. I'm looking forward to getting with Brownie, since this is an Era 2 and the Shredder tank's an Era 2. I want to get a twin, punch with my Foot Cruiser and Brownie Shredder, because that's actually what Brownie was saying when he got the Shredder. He goes, "Man, you need to get that Foot Cruiser because you're good at rockets." And I was like, "Man, I was thinking the same thing," but he just was just dead on. I think it's going to be very successful. But I also want to run double shredders with him, because he'll make me look bad because he's Batman and I'm just Robin. But I'm okay with that. It's fine. So, to quote Brownie, let me go to the garage. Whoops. All right. To quote Brownie, when he got the shredder tank, he told me, I am not disappointed. I'm completely thrilled with my purchase. After one game, dude. I mean, it was just awesome. It was just awesome. This is how I felt on this tank as well. I like Technodrome. I like this one. Haven't played the Shredder tank. I've seen it in action. I know that I like it. It's really fantastic. I liked Party Wagon. I'm shocked that these were all good, and I had to wait and see them in action. The foot cruiser, I saw a guy dominate a game in it, and he played fantastic. He played it like he was Brownie. He did a really great job, and I sent him a message. He was like, "Thanks a lot." I go, "Man, you were just awesome in that game." He basically turned it on at the end and just took over. He wasn't MVP, but in the end of the game, when we were down, he came through like a champion. So anyone watching the game is like, "Dude, this game is over." And then this guy somehow just flicks the switch on inside himself and go, "Oh, it's okay. It's Foot Cruiser time, baby." That was really fantastic. So I saw all of these tanks in action, and I studied them before I got them, because it was super expensive. I'm not doing this again. But after doing the research, I was like, "Dude, I wanted it." And I'm like, "Okay, well, once Johnny, once." Okay, that's a Danny Verman line, and if you don't know what that is, talk to your dad. Maybe your dad or somebody will explain to you who Danny Verman is. Anyway, the Foot Cruiser in this video, I would say double thumbs up. Now I did, both those games were short co-op games, so I did 2 for the price of 1. All right, that way you get the maximum kind of feel. 2 slightly different games, which was fine. I mean, I thought it performed terrific. I'm sure, when I play multiplayer and get killed, it's going to be like, "Yeah, whatever." But it's not, because this tank is garbage. It's fantastic. So, if you have Ninja Turtle tanks, let us know. Leave a comment, etc., etc. If you lament the fact that you didn't pick it up after you earned the discount, I wanted to, give you this, review, essentially. Fantastic stuff. When they come back, get it then. Prepare for it, because that's going to happen. Now, I don't know, 6 months from now or longer, who knows. But Foot Cruiser, an absolute winner. Technodrome, if you saw my Technodrome videos, another winner so far. And I'm telling, I mean, as a third person observer of Brownie, and I played more games than what I showed you in the video. We played many more games. I just, I didn't want to make a chore out of it. I wanted to show you the basic things, and it was great. It was great every match. He was just awesome. Okay, he was just as good as I played in this match. Brownie was better than that, and it was like he wasn't just he was better. Okay, in the shredder is it for him, dude. And one of the things that I talked to him was that depending on what happens, say, oh, what do you need? Because one of the things that happened with Brownie is that he was able to he got lucky. I was in a party with him when he got 1,000 gold from one of his Viper chests, and then he got 1,300 gold, and that put him close. I mean, he was like really close to getting the shredder tank as he was doing class mastery. And I told him, I go, well, he was, he might not make it. I go, well, whatever, we'll just see what happens. And man, it was horrible. He got class mastery, for those of you that don't know, or if you didn't pay attention, there's 4 chests. He got a 50. He got a 50. He got a 50. And then he got an 800, and he was able to just barely have enough to buy the shredder. I said, okay, buy the shredder tank if that's what you want to do. If you buy the shredder tank, I will pay for your next season's season pass. That way, he doesn't have to weigh it. Okay, does he get season pass, or does he, get the shredder tank? He got the shredder tank, and I will pay for his season pass, because I knew he was just drew. I could tell in parties talking to him, he was drooling to have it, and for good reason, man. The guy is awesome in that tank. So that's what I'm looking forward to hooking up with Brownie to get those games. Man, we're gonna have some awesome games. I know it, because we had some already great ones as it was. So I want to thank you guys for watching this Foot Cruiser video. Hopefully, you enjoyed it, saw stuff that you liked, what have you. Maybe you learned something also. Tell your friends if you would. I look forward to seeing you guys in another video, the shredder videos that I haven't made yet. Check out my Prokhorovka and Swamp Technodrome videos. And, well, you're seeing this on the first Ninja Turtles Friday videos. Well, there you go. Next Friday there will be some more videos. It'll be, Brownie and I again going berserk. We'll see what happens, and we'll save the best, for the video. So thanks again for watching. Look forward to seeing you guys again real soon. And as always, like and subscribe. Turtle power.